And now it's time for the big interview on Turbocharge Your Brand TV. I was very fortunate to catch up with David Bullock. Now, David Bullock, you might not know the name, but he wrote a book all about the President Barack Obama campaign to get into power. And from the very beginning, he looked at the stats. He looked at the amount of work that was done by Barack Obama online, the amount of work that was done offline, and also the interactivity and how he picked up speed when he got to be voted in as the President of the United States and possibly the most powerful person in the world. He's also used those stats and those factors to be able to work with different areas of industry and create success for them. So how could this affect you? Well, it doesn't matter whether you're online or offline, there's always something that this guy can help you with. So I caught up with him and asked, what do you need to know to really turbocharge your brand in 2012?
Well, don't forget anything you've done in your past, that's yours. Keep it. Build upon it. A lot of times when people leave from one job market to another, they forget everything. Like they get amnesia, like, oh, I don't do that anymore. But you did do that, and that taught you something. Build upon the experiences that you already have. And every time you move to the next position, say, okay, what did I learn there? Okay, here I learned about people. Here I learned about inventory. Here I learned about marketing and sales. Here's where I learned to be able to deal with groups and build teams. Every position that you've ever had taught you something. Don't forget that something that it taught you. And then moving on from there, once you have that life resume, so to speak, packaging that so that the world will recognize it is up to you. It's a matter of then getting print. I like print more than anything else because if you get print, it's yours. You can point at it forever. Look for the highest level of magazine that you can get promoted in or get a story done on you. Show up on television shows, radio shows, get stories written about you. Do whatever you can do to have someone say that you're unique and an expert in your marketplace. Once you have it, whether it's in your primary market or not, once you have it, you can begin the conversation because it's a conversation piece and then segue the people into the offer that you actually want to give them. I mean, case in point for me, we wrote a book about politics, business, and social media at the same time, but at the end of the day, I'm a business development consultant. So we can talk about all those things that are remote from the particular core offer, but then you move them back into conversations that you want to be in just by, again, being in the conversation. So now, granted, you don't want to write a book on bubble blowing 101. That may not get you very far in the marketplace unless you have a very good technical spin on it. But whatever it is you're good at, do that first, because if you do what you love, that at least sustain you while you're doing the things that help you to survive.